Is the Switch 2 a good handheld, or would you rather be off buying a Switch OLED? Well, let's see everything in the spec. The specs in handheld are 1080p, 120 FPS. Most games do 60. In dock, you can do 1080p, 120 FPS, and 1440p, 120 FPS as well, and 4K, 60 FPS. When it came out, it launched with Mario Kart World. When Mario Kart World launched, it was $80. So prices on games will be around $50 to $80, with Mario Kart World being the only $80 game. There's also Switch 2 editions. A Switch 2 edition game. It's just the Switch 1 version with a Switch 2 upgrade pack, and it upgrades it to the Switch 2 edition. With the Switch 2 editions of games, you can get it higher FPS, better quality, and some extra bonuses like Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition. For here in Sonic Crossroads Switch 2 edition, it's just a upgrade boost. So, is the Switch 2 a good handheld? Well, if you're looking to play Nintendo games, yeah, and some big modern games are able to run on the Switch 2. But why should you get this over any other handheld? Well, the gimmicks are, this could be a mouse. I don't want to scratch it. It's able to be used as a mouse. And the controllers deattach and reattach via magnet. And also, your old Joy-Cons from the Switch 1 can work on it as well. So no need to buy new Joy-Cons or new Pro Controllers. Speaking of Pro Controllers, here's the Switch 2 Pro Controller. It's one of my favorite controllers. I like it better than the Xbox controller. Here is it compared to my Xbox controller. The Xbox controller is way bigger and more clickier, but the Switch 2 one is more quieter. It's smaller, but I like that. Because this feels good, but I just like how this one feels more. Here are the cartridges for Switch 2 games. The Switch 1's cartridges are black, and the Switch 2's are red. You can play Switch 1 games on your Switch 2. It'll run. And with the new boost mode, you can it can trick the game to thinking it's 1080p docked and running way better. It runs like it'll run like it's running when it's docked. There are some games that don't work with that, like Mario 3D All-Stars, due to it needing touchscreen. So if your game needs touchscreen, it might not work with boost mode. And here are the Joy-Cons compared to each other. The buttons on top are bigger than the original. And overall, it's way bigger than the Switch 1's Joy-Cons. And it doesn't slide on. It just uses the magnets now. And on the Switch 2, there's a new C button for game chat. I don't use game chat. Here are some differences compared to both the handhelds. It has a charging port on the top and bottom, while on the Switch 1, it only has one in the bottom. You can connect Switch 2 controllers or Pro controllers on the Switch like OLED or normal switches. Here are both the backs of the handheld. Well, the Switch OLED has a better kickstand than the Switch 2. but the Switch 2 still does what this can do. Like, while this one can also do that. It's just more thinner. And the screen is way bigger than on the Switch OLED. The colors might not pop out as well as the OLED, but it's still really good. I prefer it better than the OLED. And it's 1080p instead of 720p. I like this one more, and it has VRR. For $450, and the prices are going up to $500 September 1st. Yeah, this is a good deal right now, comparing it to other consoles. Even the Series S is gonna go up in price first before the Switch 2. Right now it's like $400. It's going up to $500. It's gonna be like $50 cheaper on the Switch 2 to get it, and like a little bit more powerful. I think the Switch 2 is. The Series S can't do 4K, and the Switch 2 could with moderate upscaling. So even with both of them getting their price rate to both of them are $500, the Switch 2 is still going to be a better deal, and it's handheld. So yeah, I'll recommend this. I'll recommend the Switch 2. What do you all think about the Switch 2?